welcome to Cooking with Olivia. If this is your first time tuning in, I want to say Happy Easter to everybody. I hope everybody's enjoying this Sunday, Easter Sunday, another year that we are blessed to see it. So I wanted to come on real quick and show you guys what I'm making. I'm making like an Easter brunch, Easter breakfast brunch, I guess you can call it, because it's afternoon. So I wanted to show you guys what we're having today. But I want to start off with showing you guys how to make a homemade strawberry lemonade. The ingredients we have are 1 container of cut up washed strawberries that I put in my blender, and we have a simple syrup here that you will make on your stove, on your pot, which consists of 1 cup of sugar in your pot and 1 cup of water. And you'll just put it on low heat, and basically you're going to stay right there and you're going to stir it until the sugar dissolves. And it looks like this here. I call it simple syrup. So we have that. We have 4 squeezed fresh lemons, all right, and we have a half of a lime that I squeezed in here. All right, so that's the ingredients that we have for our homemade strawberry lemonade. Now I want to go ahead and get this started. Okay, like I said, 1 container of cut up strawberries. All right, we have that in here, and we're going to add in our 4 lemons and a half of lime in here. All right, we're going to go ahead and blend this up real smooth. As soon as I can get that on there, good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and blend this up real smooth. Now, we have a well-blended strawberry lemon mixture here. I'm going to take out this here, take it to the sink. Now, I like mine blended up real smooth. If you want some chunks in it, little chunks in it, you can blend it up halfway. So we're going to pour it into your pitcher filled with ice, or halfway with ice, all right? And to that, we are going to add in our simple syrup. Okay. Now, we're going to mix this up some. It's not done yet, guys. We're going to add some water to this. All right. Well, don't be like me. Now, I guess that's about enough water. Now, after you mix this all up, you can add more ice to it if you want. And don't forget the most important thing when you're cooking or mixing up stuff, taste it to see if it's sweet enough for you. You might want to add a little bit more sugar to it, or if it's a little bit too strong, you might want to add a little bit more water to this. That's basically it with the homemade strawberry lemonade. And believe me, this is better for you than Kool-Aid, which most of us grew up on. That is around my age. We grew up on Kool-Aid. This is much better, much healthier for you, because you have your fruits of the earth here, your strawberries, you have your lemons, and we're coming upon the season of when strawberries will be aplenty. I know in New Jersey, strawberries in June is like bursting out the ground, and it's like you can just eat it, you know. So from the ground like that. But you can also try this with some mango if you want. A little bit mango mixed with strawberries, or you can try some blueberries mixed with strawberries. So I encourage you guys to try this here recipe. I tried this about a week ago, and I was like, oh my goodness, lemonade, homemade lemonade will never be the same here in this house. This is very, very good. Also, it tastes like, the consistency tastes a little bit to me, reminds me of a smoothie, like a strawberry smoothie. So I encourage you guys to make this. So this is going to be a part of our Easter brunch here. I'm going to put this up here. Now, I want to show you what else that I'm going to be making. Let me start my stove here. We have, well, part of the brunch is going to be some homemade sausage here. Now, this is a special sausage for me. This is like a family sausage, all right? It's made by one of my family members here. And this is Italian sweet, no, not sweet, spicy sausage, all right? This is very good. If you can come across some homemade sausage, it is better, in my opinion, than store sausage because all the ingredients in here are fresh and you know what's in here. Like a lot of herbs and spices are in this one, which is excellent. So we're going to have sausage links, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to make my omelet. I'm making today an asparagus mushroom omelet. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make that. All right, the ingredients for that are mushrooms, some chopped onions, my favorite, chopped peppers, red and yellow. If you have green, you can put that in here too because that's a part of spring. We also have the main ingredient, which is our chopped asparagus. All right, so we're going to wait for this pan here to get a little more hot, and I'm going to put on everything in here so they can, you know, have fun and dance around and sizzle. So before we get started with that, I want to show you what else we're having. I'm going to make this in my air fryer, which is a couple of potatoes with the skin on. I went ahead and washed it really well and cut them up in cube size pieces, okay? And I put a little bit, about 2 cups of canola oil over this, mixed it together, and then I put a little adobo, garlic powder, parsley, onion powder, and Italian seasoning over this, and I mixed it well with my hands. Alright, so that's been sitting or marinating in the seasonings here. I'm going to, like I said, cook this in my air fryer. So that's going to be like a twist on how I make my fried potatoes. Because usually with fried potatoes, I just slice them up and put onions and stuff in there and fry them up like that. But I'm doing it different today. So that's going to be in a little bit. So our pan here is hot. I can feel the heat. I'm going to go ahead and add this in. Maybe it's not hot enough. I don't hear that sizzle too much, but I can turn it up some. Let me do that now. Yeah, turn that up. We're mixing this together. We're going to let this sizzle for a little bit. Not too much, but just a little. And I will come back and show you how I'm going to finish this up. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. I want to say, before we take a little break, I want to say that, hey, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, Cooking with Alethea. I like to come on and make different dishes, sometimes I create as I go. So, you know, why not hit that subscribe button and that bell there, notification bell, so you can be notified when my videos come up. Alright, so we'll be back, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to put this on. We're back, and our mixture, our vegetable mixture for the omelet is done. It's just about done. Now, I wanted to show you guys these sausage links. Now, I made a mistake. I said these were Italian sausage links. These are not Italian sausage links. Like I said before, they're homemade sausage links, but they have herbs in them, herb mixtures in them. So they're very good, and they have a little spice to them. They're very, very, very good, delicious. So I wanted to make that correction on them. So the omelet, I went ahead and put the asparagus in there, sauteed that all up. Now the egg mixture, I used, I think it was 8 eggs. And I used some heavy cream in here, and I mixed it up, and I put my seasoning in here. I also sprinkled some Parmesan cheese over it, mixed it, and put it in the refrigerator. So now we're going to add this to our vegetable mixture. All right, add all that into the vegetable mixture, and I'm going to mix this up. or let it just, start to cook a little bit. And as it's cooking around the edges, we will begin to like fold it in a little bit. All right, that's it for the my vegetable omelet. Also, I have in my air fryer the potatoes that I told you about earlier, the cubed potatoes. So that's just about done. It says 3 more minutes, but I believe these are just about done. They're nice and crispy. See how they are? So we're going to let this, let's see. We're going to take this out now. I could let it get a little bit more browner, but I don't want to burn them. And they are done. So what I'm going to do is, I took out some of my vegetable mixture that I sauteed in with the omelet and put it in the pan, and I'm going to mix this up, the potatoes up. Hold up. Take this out the basket there. Mix this up in with my potatoes, okay? Get that last one in there, last guy. We're going to mix this up really good in here. Okay. Now, I never made it like this before, so this is like my first time making it. Like I said, usually my fried potatoes, I make them the old-fashioned way, how my dad taught me, which is to peel the potato and then slice them thin, put them in your pan with some oil, your seasonings, your onions, and let it go ahead and do its due. But I decided to make it like this today, since it's Easter. So we're going to, like I said, we'll do that around the edges there. Starting to cook up. And this was like a quick meal, quick brunch, lunch meal that I got together today. And if you want to be a little bit more fancy, you can take some fresh tomatoes, cut them up a little bit, and sprinkle them over your egg omelet if you want to do it like that. That's very delicious also. No matter what, you're getting all your veggies in here today, so you're good today. It's going to be very good. And I went ahead, I don't know if I said, I went ahead and put my seasonings over the vegetables as they were sauteing, which was my staple, the garlic powder, the onion powder, and a little bit of Italian seasoning. Now when this is just about done, I'm going to add in my parsley on top. So, with that said, we will be back to show you the final presentation of everything. So stay tuned. And like I said and promised, I'm showing you guys the final presentation of our Easter brunch, which is the vegetable omelet, which has the mushrooms, the pepper mixture, the onions. We have our asparagus in here. We have our homemade sausage links. We have our little the fried potatoes that we made from cubed potato mixture, and we have our homemade strawberry lemonade over here, which you guys seen before. And before you serve it, you should mix it up because it begins to settle. So we have our Easter brunch today, which isn't much in my eyes because I usually make a lot more. My daughters give me the eyes, which I make a lot more for my meals and stuff, so holiday meals. So anyway, I want to say again, happy Easter to everybody, and I hope you enjoy your day. I will see you next time on Cooking with Alethea, and like I said before, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time. Bye bye everybody.